Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the sequel trilogy, and the Skywalker saga alike. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, I think it's safe to say that one of the most beloved characters in pop culture, especially when it comes to movies like Star Wars, is of course Luke Skywalker. Now, with The Last Jedi and how a lot of people reacted to Rian Johnson's take on the character, we've seen all of that take place, and now as we're going into Episode 9, we're all left wondering exactly as to how JJ Abrams is going to treat the character of Luke in this movie. Now, we do know that Mark Hamill is back and set to shoot scenes in September into October with both Daisy and Adam, so with both Kylo Ren and Rey, it seems, for Star Wars Episode 9. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been going over all the different concept art descriptions and the filming locations and filming schedules of specific scenes, etc., one of which has all to do with Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren, one of which of Kylo Ren sitting on what appears to be a throne in a throne room. His head is down and his hands are placed on his head, as if he's actually dealing with a lot of regret. All around him are blurred visions of the past. In front of him is Luke Skywalker, with his arm reaching out to Kylo as if he is force pushing, but not. Luke seems to be glowing with a teal aura. Luke's appearance is very similar to how he was on Planet Crate. It could be that Luke is causing these visions in front of Kylo Ren. Now, this is something that I honestly think is going to happen in Episode 9. It does make a whole lot of sense, and it also lines directly up with why Mark Hamill is indeed shooting scenes with Adam Driver this September to October of 2018. Now, I think that what JJ Abrams is going to do is that, yes, we are getting that Force Ghost version of Luke Skywalker. However, I think that he's going to do something completely different in comparison to what they did in the original trilogy and what Rian Johnson did with the character of Yoda as a Force Ghost. I think that JJ is going to provide a different take on a Force Ghost for Luke Skywalker, where he's interacting with two characters back and forth, Kylo Ren and Rey. But as for Kylo Ren, it seems as so, from this description, that maybe he's causing Kylo Ren some pain, or at least trying to tell him the truth of what happened to a specific person. Maybe these blurred visions of the past are Luke Skywalker giving Kylo more clarity as to the downfall of Anakin Skywalker into becoming Darth Vader, and he's showing him a prime example of the path that he is taking right now, or the path that he has already taken, depending on how many years Episode 9 is set after The Last Jedi. We've heard numerous times that apparently it's going to be 5 years after that movie, so that'll be pretty significant to show us Supreme Leader Ren and his new empire. Now, looking at Episode 9 as a whole, I think that that is one interesting piece now, isn't it? Exactly what is Kylo Ren's endgame? What is his real plan here? Now that he is indeed the Supreme Leader of the First Order, and from that big plot leak that we went over back in May of this year, it said that Kylo Ren is actually considered to be a good leader, and the Resistance, some people in the Resistance are even questioning as to why they are trying to resist and fight them, where Kylo Ren is just a good ruler, and that's going to be like one of the unexpected pieces of Episode 9. The other aspect is, of course, the mole. Apparently, General Hux is going to be a mole in this movie, where essentially he is betraying Kylo Ren and the First Order and finding a way to overthrow him in order to have his army back. Now, looking at Episode 9 when it comes to Luke, I am just crossing my fingers that JJ does something very respectful for the character. We do know that JJ will be doing some big surprises for the character and will be doing very special things for the overall plot of Luke Skywalker. The other thing here is this, is that they will in fact be using revolutionary technology on Mark Hamill for the portrayal of Luke, and that could definitely point to either making him a young Luke in a flashback scene and or a vision, or it could also have something to do with ways of making a Force Ghost pop out more while seeing this movie in 3D. I don't really know exactly which way it could go when it comes to this next generation technology that they will be using from Mark Hamill, but we'll have to wait and see. Overall, guys, I'm very excited to see all these different interactions between both Luke, Kylo, and Rey, and exactly where it all is going to go in the overall plot and the story. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again. No.